Okay, I'm gonna make this rant really brief because I had to delete storage space to make this rant, and I was talking to myself in my kitchen, explaining my rant as I was thinking about it, because the thing is, I do like a maladaptive daydreaming thing, except I actually just do it with YouTube videos, and I explain things to myself because I'm too lazy to edit things together. Do you understand maladaptive daydreaming? What does that mean? Because I was talking to my friend about it, and I'm not sure if she explained it right. Excessive and persistent daydreaming that interferes with daily function and causes distress. Okay, so we don't maladaptive daydream. We just daydream. Okay, so my thing about, oh my god, something that really makes me mad, and I don't know what it is, and I think it's just because I consume too much TikTok, and I doom scroll, and I'm a millennial. I'm not a millennial, I'm 17 years old, but the real thing about it is I'm so sick and tired of this. I'm so tired, and I feel really bad because it's so valuable that we utilize English understanding and deepness and depth and interesting stuff like this, but I'm so sick of, for some reason, the, like, popularization of English terms and motifs in TikTok, and it's making me so angry. Like, I don't know what it is. Maybe it's because I keep consuming the same exact TikTok over and over again, but every time I consume a piece of Yellow Jackets content and I hear someone go, guys, you guys hate to see a deep character coming because you guys hate Shauna Shipman. And it's like, boy, how about I just don't like someone because they're annoying? How about that? I hate it when people are like, oh, but they're probably like this, and like, oh no, but there's a pomegranate motif, and like, no, because I will die your daughter, like, no, because like it's so deep and it's like so interesting, and I'm like, I don't care, I'm so done, I'm so Amy done with it all, because at least she's actually like a good character. Shauna is just like annoying. Like, I'm sorry, I mean it. The writers just, like, wrote her to be evil in the 3rd season, apparently. I only watched the 1st season, and I hear about all the shenanigans she gets up to, and I'm like, why in the world is she like that? If you don't know Yellow Jackets is a show about a bunch of girls who crash a plane, and then blah, 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 blah. And she PMO, okay? She heavily PMO. And for some reason, everyone utilizes all these English terms when it comes, it's like therapy speak now, but like it's ruined. Because now every single time I think of anything, because I have a writer brain where like I write a bunch of scripts and a bunch of characters all the time, and I think about all these terms all the time, right? Like I think of motif, I think of symbolism, I think of like, oh, this is like a character foil and they contrast against each other, which is why they hate each other so much. And now I utilize it and I use it in my everyday life. And now I feel like those TikTokers who are like, me when I realized that there's like this deep connection between these two characters. It's like, no, they don't. Like, they don't like each other that much. You don't need to deepify every single aspect of everything. Okay, don't excuse bad writing and then try to make a connection between two characters that don't exist. You're literally ruining relationships. Like, trying to overly, like, romanticize or overly, like, create this weird connection between two characters doesn't work. Like, it doesn't always work. It doesn't always, like, go together. Like, it's like fitting two different puzzle pieces. Just because you're trying to fit them and you make a really good edit to it doesn't, no. Do you understand? Like, one thing that really made me mad was when people would try to, like, romanticize the relationship between Jim and Dwight, and I'm like, they don't like each other. Like, I'm gonna be so for real with you. Like, I get that you're trying to, like, be, like, a soft boy, chaotic energy edit, 2019. No. Please stop it. Like, please baby girlifying. Stop, number one, stop baby girlifying men. Okay, wait. No. I don't know. I think this is, like, a weird thing with edits on TikTok, and it just makes me kind of mad, because everyone overutilizes these motifs, and it's, like, making me angry. Like, I will die your daughter. If I see one more edit, they're good edits, but I need a new edit. I need new trends. Maybe I'm just, okay, maybe I need fast fashion with regards to cycles of understand. Okay, so I'm just crashing out. I don't know. I just hate when people make things so deep. And the thing about deepness is interesting because deepness is like a lifestyle. That's not just a, oh, this is so deep. No, because like this is so deep. Like that's so deep. Like I can see when people are trying to appropriate deep culture, and it's really annoying. My culture is not your costume, she says, complaining about people who try to make things deep. I don't know. I feel like it's really good in like increments where you're like, this is actually really interesting because of this. But when people are starting to be like, no, because this and that, and I'm like, oh my god. Do I know who I'm complaining about? No. I just hate when people say, oh, I like deep stuff, and then they're like, no, you don't. You can't even handle English class, brother. Anyways, yeah, I'm an English really, and I'm honestly guilty of all these things, because all I think about is motifs and symbolism, and it's really bad. Last year, I was in my villain arc where I hated everything, and I was like, oh my god, this is so cringy. I watched Succession, and I thought I was like, okay, low-key Succession brings out the villain arc in you, because let me tell you, if there's a show that brings out the villain arc, it's Succession, okay? Succession was my villain arc, and I still love it. I still love it. Not the villain arc, but Succession. And Succession is another show where people cannot help but build these weird connections to characters. And it's like, I get that that's there, but if you watch the show, you would never see that. Like, the way that they're like, guys, the way that they love Connor, like, the way that they love, like, no, they don't. Be so for, like, the whole point of the show is that they're all kind of awful. And not all of them are good people. And hell, even the good people aren't good people. Like, if people just understood that, like, sometimes nuance is important, but it's also important to find nuance in the bad, because not everything's good. Not everything's secretly good. Some people, they can be good, it's just they're not being good. And I think it's ridiculous. I really do. I think it's silly. I think it's silly that people want to deepify everything and do this and that. It makes me really angry. I want something other than pomegranate and cannibalism poetry. I want California by Joni Mitchell. I actually just want everyone to make art that's individual and not just something that sounds like it was spat out by the freaking algorithm. I'm not gonna lie to you. Everything just sounds algorithmic, and it sounds like it's AI generated by someone who's an alien who said, give me the latest deep girl TikTok. I say, who thinks she's a deep girl? I feel like I'm gonna get canceled for this video. I'm just kind of yipping and yammering. I'm hooting and hollering because I got angry. Do you like Andes? I like Andes. I have to talk about things I actually like. I like the dog motif when it's not overly used. Okay, by myself. Okay, low-key, I'm guilty of all these things, so I can't even judge you. I just wish social media exists so everyone could be original. That'd be awesome. Yeah, just be yourself. You know what? No, make those basic edits. I don't care. Bye.
You running around drinking liquor, taking pictures cause you